Tonight we are going on a mission with everyone's favorite ginger teenage girl. Yes, it is the Disney classic, Kim Possible. The American animated action comedy series that follows Kim as she is tasked with saving the world on a regular basis while coping with everyday life. Kim is aided by her best friend, Ron Stoppable, and his naked mole rat, Rufus. The show lasted for 4 seasons and 92 segments and aired exclusively on the Disney Channel from 2002. So now that we have the background, let's take a look at a couple of episodes. So first up we have Bueno Nacho. So Kim is relaxing as she is looking at some clothes. She finds something nice she wants to buy as Wade then chimes in as Kim says she is broke. Kim gets angry with Wade for hacking into her website as Kim hopes Wade hasn't looked in her diary as Wade explains that Dr. Draken has escaped from prison. Wade jokes about how Kim used the boys' room at school last week as Kim is shocked on how Wade knows this news. So in some snowy place some guy is working away as Draken then scares him. The guards take him away as Ron and Kim are being transported to the evil base as a man thanks Kim for saving his life as Ron gets snow on his face. Kim gets annoyed as she wants Ron to focus as they then spot Draken's evil base. Shago then turns up as she throws bones for the dogs to eat as Kim then jumps on her snowboard. It doesn't go so well for Ron as Rufus then grabs a biscuit as Ron eats it. Kim is on the chase as she goes after Shago as she talks about her jacket. So Draken's men are taking the thing away as Shago then pulls out a bomb. She jumps on the thing as Draken laughs. Kim is shocked as she goes after the bomb. She jumps on the snowmobile and tosses it in the air. It blows up as Kim saves the day once more. Ron then crashes into the pipes as Kim watches the bad guys get away. So at home, Dad is working away as Kim comes in. She says she is sad as Dad says she will get them next time as Kim wants Dad to buy her a jacket. Dad says no as Kim begs for the new jacket. The twins come in as they ask Dad some science question as something then explodes. Dad tells Kim a story about how money doesn't grow on trees as Kim is annoyed as Dad says no new jacket as Mom comes in and likes the jacket. Mom says she is busy at the hospital as Mom then gives her a paper with a job listing as Kim doesn't want to do it. Dad is happy as Kim is annoyed as we then see Kim and Ron talking about the job at the taco place as Ron eats up. Kim says she needs to earn the jacket as Rufus takes a bite. Kim says diners don't like pets as Rufus then goes to hide. Kim says she only needs to work for 2 weeks to get the jacket as Ned then comes over. Kim gives him her papers as Ron mocks Ned's tie. Kim says she is ready as Ron is confused as Kim has secretly put Ron's name forward for the job as well. So Ned gives the duo the handbook as Kim is happy she is closer to getting the jacket, but Ned is shouting at Kim as he loves Ron as Ron gets it all right. Ned gets Kim on the cheese machine as he says no one can get this wrong as Kim really wants the jacket. Wade then chimes in as he can't find the bad guy's machine. Ned is not happy that Kim is on her phone as Ned is happy with Ron. Kim talks to Ron as Ron says he was lost, but now he belongs to the taco place as he shows off. So the duo serve up as Wade then chimes back in, but Ron turns it off as he says the taco place comes first as they get into an argument. Kim taunts Rufus with cheese as he eats it up. Kim shows Rufus how to push the cheese button as Kim then listens to Wade once more. He shows where the bad guys are as Kim talks about cheese and a leather jacket. So Kim tells Ned she needs to go as Ned says Ron is the new boss. Kim tries to leave as she needs to defeat the bad guys but Ron is not having any of it as he wants to stay at the taco place. They get into an argument once again as Ron wants the place mopped as Kim then quits the taco place. Ron then shouts at Ned as at home Kim is upset at fighting with Ron as she looks for some top. Mom is doing her surgery as Kim is confused as she puts down the phone. So Kim flies as the pilot thanks Kim for saving his crop circles as Kim then jumps out and parachutes down as she lands on the big cheese. Kim is confused as we then see some people look at it on a train. It's very strange as Kim sneaks inside. We see all the bad guys as Kim is shocked. She asks Wade for help as Wade says something stupid. Kim needs help as Wade tells her to look through her backpack as she finds a grappling hook. She heads down as she goes to stop the bad guys. Draken is talking about digging for the magma as Shago then arrives as they talk about the jacket as they then get into a fight. There are a lot of bad guys as Shago locks up Kim as Draken then arrives. He says it is nice to see Kim as he tells Kim his plans. Kim already knows it as Draken is pretty shocked as he then explains stage 2 as Kim is annoyed. Shago looks on the radar as she says they are pretty close. Draken boasts as Shago then changes her mind and says it will be half an hour. Draken is annoyed as he then boasts some more to Kim. So back at the taco place, Ron is shouting at Ned as Ron gets Ned to mop up. Wade then chimes in as he says Kim is in trouble and needs Ron's help. Ned then says he needs to decide whether he wants to be a manager or a sidekick. They spare off as Ron chooses to be a sidekick as he dashes off to save Kim. Draken says the Middle West are about to receive a lot of lava as Shago is working away. Draken goes to help as Ron is on the train from earlier. Draken tells them to drill faster as he is annoyed. Ron arrives to save the day as Shago then spots him. Ron gets captured as Kim is happy to see Ron. They make up as Draken says they are about to be dropped in lava as we then see the drill work. Draken shouts away as Shago starts it. The drill goes off as Draken says it is showtime as the drill pops out of the cheese as everyone is scared. It sucks up the lava as Rufus then wakes up. Kim tells him to push the button as he saves the day. The gang rush off as Kim gives instructions. They go off as Draken spots they have escaped. Shago goes after Kim as she is getting away. Shago then turns up as they get into a fight. Draken is watching his machine as he laughs. Ron is walking up the stairs into the main room as he pushes all the buttons. Draken is shocked as the drill goes crazy. He takes out the bad guys as the cheese melts. Draken pushes a button as the machine doesn't work. He gets covered in cheese as Ron is shocked. He climbs out as the cheese melts away. Shago falls in the cheese as Kim gets Ron out of there as Draken shouts away. He drowns as the duo get out. The bad guys are trapped as Kim is happy as they go back to the taco place to eat. Ron asks why Kim is sad as she still wants the jacket. Ron then pulls out a present as Kim is shocked it is the jacket. Ned then walks in with the same jacket as Kim says she doesn't want the jacket anymore. The episode then ends on that note. Next up we have the golden years. So the family are driving to somewhere as they sing away. Ron and Rufus are enjoying it as Kim isn't happy as they then arrive to their summer house. Kim says the last 16 hours were terrible as Dad thanks Ron for coming as they're going to help Grandma move. Ron puts on his shades as they talk about Grandma and how she is overprotective. Ron says that is normal as Grandma then comes out and gives Kim a jumper. They head inside as the gang then see some people relaxing. Some old guys are playing away as Grandma explains everyone around the new neighborhood. Grandma brings in some food for the twins as Kim takes off the jumper. Ron then explains he is only here for spring break as Kim is shocked. Kim explains it is only for college students as Ron says he can have a fresh start as Grandma gives the twins some records as they are confused on what they are as Grandma then gives Kim some more dresses. She doesn't like them as Grandma says the missions are taking over Kim's life as Kim explains what she did recently as Grandma plays with her hearing aid as she walks off as she ignores Kim. Wade then picks something up as Kim says she and Ron will check it out. So Shago and Draken are in an ice cream machine as Shago is annoyed. Draken presses all the buttons as he is trying to get the music into all of the college kids' heads as he wants to brainwash them. Draken says ice cream makes a lot of money as they drive off. So Rufus is eating up as Kim can't find the signal as Ron wants to flirt with someone but the girls don't like him as someone then jumps into the pool. Ron tries to flirt again as the girls are confused. The DJ introduces Rufus to the diving board as he jumps in as everyone loves him. Ron is upset as Kim is still looking for the signal. She finds the ice cream machine as Shago spots Kim. Kim chases after the ice cream truck as Draken is scared. Shago drives all over the place as she throws ice cream everywhere. Kim continues to chase as Grandma then scares her as she crashes. Kim is annoyed she let the bad guys get away as at home Grandma explains she doesn't want Kim to get hurt as Kim explains she is a spy. Grandma then heads to bed as Dad explains that is how Grandma is. Dad then pulls out a board game as they play it as Draken explains his plan has worked and his signal is in everyone's brain and he is about to start brainwashing everyone as Shago is not impressed. Draken explains what he is going to do next as he shouts a lot. He says he is going to take over the world as Shago is not impressed. Draken explains teen slang as he says that is what college students do. All of a sudden the old people wake up and go out the house as the family are playing the game. Draken is confused on why the plan isn't working as Shago is annoyed. Draken then picks something up as he opens the door and it is all old people. Shago laughs as she says this isn't the army of youth as Shago finds out he has tapped into the hearing aids of the old people. Draken is embarrassed as he doesn't know what to do with all the old people as he eats up. Draken says he is still going to act out his plan as at home. Mom wants Kim to wake up Grandma but she finds some footprints. Grandma then drops some remote thing as she laughs it off. Kim is confused as at the buffet the gang eats up as Ron talks to Kim about his fresh start and how Rufus is great with the college students. Wade then says he has picked up some robberies in the area as Kim is confused. She says it can't be her nan as her and Ron go off and find some clues. The bad guys are still working away as Draken says he is going to use the army of old people as he puts his card in and shows off the machine. He pushes more buttons as he tells Shago to get a move on as he gives her some leaflets. So Rufus is walking on the beach as Ron is still trying to impress all the ladies, but it doesn't go well as he then takes Rufus somewhere. Kim asks Wade to look at the evidence as Grandma is getting something out of the oven. She then drops her cake and walks off. Kim is confused as she figures out the crumbs are from the cake. Kim figures out her grandma is a bad guy as Kim follows all the old people. She jumps on a jet ski as they arrive to the bad guy's place. Kim watches on as she spots Draken. The old people tie her up as Wade is calling Kim, but Kim is missing, so Wade takes control of the phone as Kim is tied up. Draken says she will be thrown to the gators in a second as Kim is shocked. Wade sees what is going on as he then goes off, so Rufus is showing off his guitar skills as everyone loves him. Ron is still trying to pick up some ladies as the girl says he is a loser. Wade then informs Ron Kim is in trouble as Draken boasts about his plan. Kim drops lower as Draken shows off his machine. Ron tells Rufus to get a move on as everyone is still cheering, so Ron finds a flyer as he comes up with an idea. So they give out flyers to Rufus's party as Draken says he has 5 minutes till launch as Kim asks Grandma for help. Draken can't believe it is her grandma as he says her lemon cake is great as he calls Shago to lower the hook. Kim goes down as she then uses her laser to get out and jump off the gators. She fights with Shago once more as Shago goes flying. Draken says it is for Grandma to take down Kim as Kim says she can't hit her own grandma as Draken shows off a newspaper about how Grandma used to train with the monks. Kim can't believe it as Grandma hits Kim as Draken explains more about Kim's grandma. Kim can't believe it as they get into a fight. Kim stops the mind control as Grandma wakes up as she is confused on where she is. Shago turns up as Grandma and the old people start fighting Shago. They trip her up as they then take on Draken as he gets thrown by Shago to the buttons. He presses all the buttons as there is some noise as a load of young people turn up and the DJ starts the party. Ron is celebrated as they party. The young people wreck the rocket as they party away. Kim says Draken is getting away as Draken shouts about the lemon cake. So at home, Kim and Grandma are fighting again as Grandma wins as Dad then arrives and says it is time for Kim to leave. Kim and Grandma hug as they say they are proud of each other as Wade says they have another mission for her and Ron as she says goodbye to her family as Grandma gives her advice as the episode then ends. Finally we have the Cupid effect. So at the mall, Kim and her friend are talking about going out with some boy as she doesn't want to go out to a drive-thru as the friend is worrying about Valentine's Day. She asks about Kim's plans as she says Ron has nothing planned as the friend is shocked as it is the first year they are a couple together. Kim says Ron must have forgot as Ron then walks in as Kim asks why Ron isn't working today as Ron says some of the cages have been left open and they have to close for a while as Ron is confused about all the hearts as Kim asks about what happens in February as Ron then talks about Groundhog Day. Rufus gives Ron a toothbrush as Ron tries to give it to Kim. Kim asks about Valentine's Day as Ron says he doesn't celebrate because he has never had a girlfriend before. Kim is confused as Ron then gets shocked as he is acting stupid. Wade then comes in as he gives Kim's phone a new battery. It has an X-ray mode as Wade then falls in love with Kim's friend. Ron is confused as Wade tries to impress Kim's friend as he then walks out. So Ron is confused that Wade has a crush on Kim's friend as Kim is confused on why he is trying to set them up as Kim reminds him he has forgotten Valentine's Day. Ron says she can have the toothbrush as they then talk about how sweet Wade is as the friend says they can't go out as he is 5 years younger. So Kim goes to talk to Wade as Wade says she doesn't like Kim's friend as he turns off the computer. His mom comes in as Ron walks in. Wade gets embarrassed as Ron says he has a solution. He says Monique will go out with him as he teaches Wade how to charm Monique. Wade is confused as Ron gets Wade some new clothes. He then does his hair as he picks hair off the floor. He then gets him a hat as he says he looks like Lincoln. Ron keeps egging him on as he gives him a note to give to Monique as he gets embarrassed talking to her. He reads the note as it is the wrong note as Ron has given the wrong note to his teacher. So Wade comes out of security as he says pretending to be the president is against the rules as Ron tries to defend himself. Wade says love is hard as Ron says he should invent a love ray as Wade says that is a good idea. So he goes to do it as he creates a Cupid ray as Mom is confused as Ron arrives. He asks what that thing is as Ron says it is all about location as they talk about taking Monique to Paris as Wade says Monique won't let him take her there as we then see Kim and Ron at the Eiffel Tower. Kim is confused as she thought the tower was in danger as Ron is lying to everyone as Monique is confused on why she is here. Kim thinks it is a gesture from Ron as Monique is not happy. Ron heads to the restaurant as he asks if Wade is ready as he is eating an ice cream as Ron tells Wade the plan as Wade shows off his Cupid ray or something. Kim and Monique are confused on why Wade is here as Kim goes to talk to Ron. Wade tries to impress Monique as he then zaps her as Monique falls in love with Wade. Someone then watches on as he is surprised. His son then comes in with hair gel as he then drops it all. He then wants to spy on Kim and Ron as Kim is shouting at Ron as Wade and Monique are in love. Kim can't believe it as Ron explains what Wade did. The bad guys watch on as they say they want to steal the love ray as they laugh away as the son reads his note. The dad is proud of his son as at the store Monique is trying to avoid Wade as she is confused. Wade walks in as she is annoyed at Wade. Wade then uses the ray on Monique once more as they fall in love once more. Kim is confused as she thinks Wade has done something. So the bad guys are at Wade's house as they are trying to get in. They trick Wade's mother as she is confused on who would send her flowers as the son sneezes all over the flowers. The dad keeps talking to the mom as Monique and Wade are flirting at the food stalls. The ray wears off as Wade shoots her again. They agree to eat something together as Monique is forced to be in love with Wade. Ron walks over as he wants to spend time with Wade, but Monique comes back with all the food as Ron can't believe it. Monique feeds Wade as the spell wears off once more. Wade shoots her again as Ron can't believe it. He wants to use the ray as Monique then heads off. Ron is confused as Wade admits to the love ray. Ron says that is wrong as Wade tries to defend himself as Ron blames himself. Wade says he likes inventing things as at Wade's home we see a load of flowers as the son goes off to find the ray. The dad keeps the mom busy as he reads a poem. The son looks around as he finds the love device. He prints it out as the dad reads more of the poem. The son comes back as the mom is confused. So Kim is confused on what Wade is doing as Ron tries to lie to Kim as he puts on the TV. Wade then chimes in as he asks for Ron. He explains people have stolen his device as Ron then cracks and tells Kim the truth as they shout at each other. He says he really likes Monique as Kim is disappointed in Wade. They talk about why the bad guys want the ray as Ron says something stupid. They spot something on the TV as Kim says the bad guys might be trying to use it at the rock concert as Wade then arrives at the home with a poster for the concert as Kim is shocked. Ron says the concert is free as Kim says it is only for ladies as she says she is going to stop it. Wade wants to help as he says he won't do it again. So they get into the car as Monique is annoyed with Wade. Kim says they are in a hurry as Monique then shouts at Wade. She then gets zapped again as Kim starts the car. Monique comes along as the gang are walking to the concert. Wade says it was for love as Monique is annoyed. Kim sees security is tight as Wade uses a grappling hook as Monique says they have to go through the front gate. Kim says it is ladies only as Ron and Wade then dress up as women and walk in. So the dad is admiring the love ray as the son says he will be loved by millions as he messes around. So at the rock concert Wade gives the girls some ear protection as Ron storms towards the stage. The dad appears on the screen as he welcomes his son. He says he is a pop singer as he comes out onto the stage as he starts to sing badly. The girls aren't impressed as the dad then uses the ray. All the girls fall in love as Ron then knocks out Monique's ear protection. Kim goes to stop the son as dad then comes over and takes out the ear protection. She falls in love as Ron and Wade can't believe it. Wade gives a plan as Ron appears on stage and challenges the son to a fight. Wade goes backstage as he fights the old man and his guards. He uses his grappling hook as he then steals the ray and breaks it. All the girls are free from the spell as they throw fruit at the son. They chase after him as at the taco place. Ron and Kim are having a nice date as we then hear Monique and Wade shouting at each other. Wade then falls in love with someone behind Monique as Monique then gets a date with Ned as the episode ends. In conclusion, who didn't love Kim Possible? It was such a relatable show. The girls wanted to be her. The boys wanted to date her. Everyone was talking about Kim Possible in the early 2000s and it is a shame the show only lasted for 4 seasons. Who didn't love the theme song as well as it was very catchy? Christy Carlson Romano was great as Kim and the rest of the cast was amazing as well. The stories were silly but the bad guys had to do something different each episode and they had to keep it fresh and unique. Overall, I can't recommend Kim Possible enough as it was amazing and up there as one of the best animated TV shows in history. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.